presence of extension cords throughout a warehouse, especially when dropped from rafters to power devices such as radios and fans, is often flagged by fire marshals due to safety concerns and code violations. There are several safer and more permanent solutions to provide power to various locations within a warehouse, particularly in areas where mounting electrical boxes is challenging. Firstly, consider installing a conduit system. This involves running electrical conduit through the rafters to specific locations where power is needed. Conduit provides a protective enclosure for electrical wires, significantly reducing the risk of damage and fire. This method ensures compliance with the electrical codes and enhances overall safety. Secondly, explore the use of cable trays. Cable trays can be mounted to the rafters to organize and support extension cords or, ideally, properly installed electrical cables. Cable trays prevent wires from sagging, tangling, or being damaged by equipment or personnel. This solution offers a structured and organized approach to managing electrical wiring in the warehouse. Thirdly, if shelves are present, installing electrical outlets directly on them can be a practical option. This provides a convenient and safe way to access power in specific areas of the warehouse, eliminating the need for long extension cords that can pose tripping hazards or become damaged. Fourthly, cord drops are suspended power cords that hang from the ceiling, providing a point of connection for electrical devices. These can be strategically installed to eliminate the reliance on extension cords, offering a more permanent and safer solution for powering equipment in the warehouse. Fifthly, utilize a portable power distribution unit or PDU. A PDU is a portable device equipped with multiple outlets that can be placed at a central location. Extension cords, if still necessary, can be safely connected to the PDU, which then distributes power to different areas. This approach helps to manage and control power distribution while minimizing the risks associated with multiple extension cords plugged into one another. Sixthly, consider installing a power pole. A power pole is a vertical structure with multiple electrical outlets that can be placed in the middle of the warehouse. It allows for easy access to power without the need for long, hazardous extension cords. Power poles can be strategically positioned to serve multiple workstations or equipment locations. Beyond these options, there are additional considerations to keep in mind. Firstly, ensure that all electrical work is performed by a qualified and licensed electrician. This is crucial to guarantee that the installations meet safety standards and comply with local electrical codes. A qualified electrician will also be able to assess the specific needs of the warehouse and recommend the most appropriate solutions. Secondly, use only certified extension cords and electrical devices. Certified equipment has been tested and approved to meet safety standards, reducing the risk of electrical shock or fire. Regularly inspect and maintain all electrical equipment to prevent potential hazards. This includes checking for frayed wires, damaged outlets, and overloaded circuits. A proactive maintenance program can help identify and address potential problems before they lead to accidents or equipment failure. Furthermore, always follow all applicable electrical codes and regulations. These codes are in place to protect people and property from electrical hazards. Familiarize yourself with the relevant codes and ensure that all electrical work complies with these requirements. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides comprehensive guidelines for electrical installations. Some key considerations include proper grounding, circuit protection, and wiring methods. Grounding ensures that electrical currents have a safe path to ground in the event of a fault, reducing the risk of electrical shock. Circuit protection devices, such as circuit breakers and fuses, are designed to interrupt the flow of electricity in the event of an overload or short circuit, preventing damage to equipment and reducing the risk of fire. Wiring methods specify how electrical wires should be installed and protected. This includes using the correct type of wire for the application, protecting wires from physical damage, and properly terminating connections. When installing a conduit system, consider the type of conduit that is most suitable for the warehouse environment. Common types of conduit include rigid metal conduit, or RMC, intermediate metal conduit, or IMC, electrical metallic tubing, or IMT, and flexible metal conduit. RMC is the heaviest and most durable type of conduit, providing excellent protection for electrical wires in harsh environments. IMC is a lighter weight alternative to RMC, offering good protection at a low cost. PMT is a thin-walled conduit that is easy to bend and install, making it a popular choice for many applications. Flexible metal conduit is used in situations where flexibility is required, such as connecting to motors or other equipment that vibrate. When using cable trays, ensure that the trays are properly supported and that the cables are securely fastened to the trays. This will prevent the cables from sagging or becoming damaged. Cable trays are available in a variety of materials, including steel, aluminum, and fiberglass. Steel cable trays are the most common and are suitable for most applications. Aluminum cable trays are lighter than steel and are resistant to corrosion, making them a good choice for damp or corrosive environments. Fiberglass cable trays are non-conductive and are resistant to chemicals, making them suitable for use in harsh industrial environments. When installing electrical outlets on shelves, ensure that the outlets are properly grounded and protected from physical damage. Use tamper-resistant outlets to prevent children from inserting objects into the outlets. Also, consider using ground fault circuit interrupter or GFCI outlets in areas where there is a risk of moisture, such as near sinks or in damp locations. Cord drop should be installed in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions and should be securely fastened to the ceiling. Ensure that the cord drops are long enough to reach the equipment that needs to be powered, but not so long that they create a tripping hazard. Also, consider using cord reels to keep the cords organized and out of the way when they are not in use. When using a PDU, ensure that it is properly grounded and that it is not overloaded. Check the PDU ampacity rating and do not exceed it. Also, use surge protectors to protect sensitive electronic equipment from power surges. Power poles should be installed in a location where they will not be easily damaged and where they will not create a tripping hazard. Ensure that the power poles are properly grounded and that the outlets are easily accessible. Also, consider using power poles with built-in surge protection to protect connected equipment. In addition to these specific considerations, there are some general electrical safety practices that should be followed in the warehouse. Firstly, never overload electrical circuits. Overloading a circuit can cause the wires to overheat, which can lead to a fire. If you are unsure whether a circuit is overloaded, consult with a qualified electrician. Secondly, never use damaged electrical cords or equipment. Damaged cords and equipment can pose a serious electrical shock hazard. If you find any damaged cords or equipment, remove them from service immediately and have them repaired or replaced. Thirdly, never work on electrical equipment while it is energized. Always to energize the equipment before working on it. If you are not comfortable working on electrical equipment, hire a qualified electrician to do the work. Fourthly, keep electrical equipment clean and dry. Dust and moisture can damage electrical equipment and create a fire hazard. Regularly clean electrical equipment and keep it dry. Fifthly, use caution when working near water. Water is a good conductor of electricity, so you should never work near water while using electrical equipment. If you must work near water, use a ground fault circuit interrupter or GFCI to protect yourself from electrical shock. Sixthly, be aware of your surroundings. Pay attention to the location of electrical equipment and power lines. Avoid contact with power lines or electrical equipment. If you must work near power lines, maintain a safe distance and use appropriate safety precautions. The minimum safe distance from power lines varies depending on the voltage of the power lines. Consult with your local utility company for information on safe distances. Seventhly, report any electrical hazards to your supervisor or safety manager. If you see any electrical hazards such as frayed wires, damaged outlets, or overloaded circuits, report them to your supervisor or safety manager immediately. They will be able to take steps to correct the problem and prevent accident. By following these guidelines, you can create a safer electrical environment in your warehouse. Regular training on electrical safety is crucial for all employees. This training should cover topics such as the hazards of electricity, safe work practices, and the proper use of electrical equipment. Employees should also be trained on how to identify and report electrical hazards. Conducting regular safety audits can help identify potential electrical hazards and ensure that safety practices are being followed. These audits should be conducted by a qualified person who is familiar with electrical safety codes and regulations. The audit should cover all aspects of the electrical system, including wiring, equipment, and safety procedures. Implementing a lockout-tagout program can help prevent accidental energization of electrical equipment during maintenance or repair. This program involves disconnecting the equipment from its power source and placing a lock and tag on the disconnect switch to prevent it from being turned on. The lock and tag should only be removed by the person who performed the maintenance or repair. Establishing an emergency plan can help ensure that employees know what to do in the event of an electrical emergency. This plan should include procedures for reporting electrical emergencies, evacuating the building, and providing first aid to injured employees. The plan should be regularly reviewed and updated to ensure that it is effective. By implementing these measures, you can create a safer electrical environment in your warehouse and protect your employees from electrical hazards. Remember that electrical safety is an ongoing process that requires vigilance and commitment from everyone in the workplace. Staying informed about the latest electrical safety codes and regulations is essential for maintaining a safe working environment. These codes and regulations are constantly evolving to reflect new technologies and best practices. You can stay informed by subscribing to industry publications, attending safety conferences, and consulting with qualified electrical professionals. Regularly reviewing and updating your electrical safety program can help ensure that it is effective and up to date. This review should include an assessment of potential hazards, an evaluation of safety practices, and an analysis of accident data. The program should be updated to reflect any changes in the workplace or in electrical safety codes and regulations. Encouraging employee participation in electrical safety can help create a culture of safety in the workplace. This can be done by involving employees in safety audits, training programs, and the development of safety procedures. When employees are actively involved in safety, they are more likely to follow safety practices and report electrical hazards. Consulting with qualified electrical professionals can provide valuable expertise and guidance on electrical safety matters. These professionals can help you assess potential hazards, develop safety programs, and ensure that your electrical system complies with all applicable codes and regulations. They can also provide training to your employees on electrical safety practices. By working together, you can create a safer electrical environment in your warehouse and protect your employees from electrical hazards. Remember that electrical safety is a shared responsibility, and everyone in the workplace has a role to play in preventing electrical accidents. The goal is to minimize the risk of electrical shock, fire, and equipment damage, ensuring a safe and productive working environment for all.